You reckon, Davina? Watch me. DJ Mackie, welcome back. Cheater? No, I just asked Jeff to stand over there and guide me in. It's not cheating. That's being smart. Like a glove. Against all odds. Against all physics. This is a long trailer. Have you ever thought of modding the G27 to a bigger wheel? I could do, but the problem is it would just get in the way of my desk. Like, if I had a bigger wheel, I'd start smacking the microphone and stuff. No real benefit to it, you know? Like, it's different if you're building a home cockpit compared to when you're a streamer or something. You can do different things. You know, because like I've got microphone, lights, cameras, I've got all kinds of considerations. How do you pronounce Doyle? Doyle. It's a bit like saying Royal, except you don't pronounce the Royale bit so much, you say Doyle. You just know Doyale, it's Doyle. See what I mean? Doyle with cheese. Yeah, you don't need to reverse part these. Trond, I haven't dropped a single frame according to OBS. So what does that mean? It means it's not the ingest server. What does that mean? It means it's not my connection. It's not my OBS, and it's not my connection from OBS to Twitch. What does that mean? It means there's nothing I can do about it. That's what it means. It means it's Twitch. There's a problem with the transcodes. Thanks. One sec. Like a cup of tea. Put that over there. Well, I'm not dropping frames in my game either, Trond. Twitch is having a meltdown. It's Sunday evening, it sometimes does that. I wish the dual distribution skin would have worked on both boxes. Right, are we actually on the new road now? Alright, so we're on the new road. So this is the first road they've built that actually connects Sweden to Finland directly. Because you used to have to take this ferry. Is there anything worth detouring for, I wonder? We could go for that. So there's a thing down here we could look at. Which appears to be, according to the map, it appears to be off the coast, which means shenanigans. That's what that means. How could this be in the middle of the water? Something's not right here.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I don't know if we can turn around though. We'll go there anyway. We're gonna have a look for signs. Vanilla Donut, welcome back. DJ Mackie, welcome back. Yeah, I really wish they'd kind of do some work on the mapping side of things. Like, I'd like that sat-nav to be shown with some terrain features. Like towns and water and stuff. And the main map should show you borders better, and it should also show you contour lines. It's not like it can't generate it. Like, when it takes the map, it can generate contour lines. And then just cache them and then show them in the map. That'd be brilliant. You're sending something in the PO box for the first time. Any precautions to keep in mind, Neelange? Yes. What courier are you using, Neelange? Because Parcel Fast won't send it to the PO box. I know that much. You need to check, Neelange, if the courier that you're going to use, or the post office or whatever, check with them if they will deliver to a PO box. Check with them before you send anything. And don't send perishable items. Like cheese and things like that. And then a donut, 11 months, one more to the year. Ooh, this is very Scandinavian, isn't it? Good night, Aliki. Have a good one. No, dried food isn't. So you can send packets of nuts and things like that because they don't... They have like a sell-by date of, you know, a year or two. Whereas if you send something like cheese that's going to go off, when that sits in a PO box, it will rot. So they won't accept it. And obviously don't try and send anything that illegal or dangerous or anything like that. That's a really nice little pull-up area there, isn't it? I am Kingy, welcome back. Zarek, thank you for 38 months.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
Crazy Train. Sunday Night Truckin' with Twitch breaking. All we need now is an Apple update to pop up. The good old days. And a tutorial on optimizing ETS ATS. Not really. It's different for every system. Elite Raw with 14 months, 2.30 hype. I think I need to be in that line. Or do I? Oh no, we're not turning off here. think there's some issues, Hilo, so yeah. This is all new here, across that road. Don't know, Dave. That's like asking me to get a crystal ball out. I don't know. I would think that 132 will come out before the convoy. But the problem here is, Dave, it's not version of Eurotruck we're on. It's whatever version the TMP server support, isn't it? Because if the TMP server hasn't moved to 132, we're going to have to drive on 131. Yes, Rome, I would say it does. Come on. Thanks for 4 months, I'm Kingy. Recruitment agency, yay! Do you know why the compact camera gives you less FPS than third person one? Yeah, because it has mirrors to draw as well. Because every time you get a mirror, it's another camera render. Hang on a sec. Hey, Cricketer. Do you keep up with new CS technologies, or have you given up on that? CS technologies? Counter-Strike? CS technologies? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, computer science? That's comp sci, that's not CS. Nah, nothing like I used to. I was like right on the sharp edge, I'm not now. Gulliver with 3 years. I can't believe it's been 3 years. Thank you, Squirrel. Gulliver, thank you for 3 years supporting the channel, mate. Enjoy the acorn. Nope, I'm not using any graphics mods. Tron, I've probably forgotten more about computer science than most people have ever learned. So I'll take that. How do you find HCSCS voice packs for Elite Dangerous? There's a website where you can buy them, I think. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I've heard Null Shock. Pretty certain we crossed this track further down there. Random skateboard park. No, Westy Dog. How do I like them? I used to use them when I played Elite Dangerous. Yeah, they're quite fun. What the heck? Oh, this is that weird thing that was in the middle of the water. Wait, it is in the middle of the water? Oh my god. We're not getting out of here. We are not getting out of here. Don't think you was meant to come down here in a double trailer. Oh boy. Cal's Gaming, thank you for your support, sir. Welcome to the house, Cal's. Oh man, can we actually turn around anywhere at all? Houston, we have a problem. Oh wait, saved. Turn around when possible. Life always finds a way. Yeah, if we have a look at this on the map, this was the bit that stuck out from the coast. And most people were like, oh yeah, it's definitely a map bug. But, if we actually get out the truck, it actually is stuck out from the coast. Look at that. It's actually on its own peninsula. Crazily enough. This whole thing. Including these floating tanks here. But we should get some fuel. It's a crazy place. Moon Angel, how you doing? Look at that random... What the heck is that? Just a random kind of bit of road there? What on earth? I don't know, does it exist on Google Maps? I guess it will. The next step in the evolution of the survival genre. Wow, that's a statement. Did you write that one yourself, Lord Bob, or did they tell you to write that? That's really weird, man. The next step in the evolution of the survival genre. Blimey. Must be good. There's nothing coming. Stupid lights. Using India Post. Right, Neelan's check with them that they will deliver to a PO box in the UK. Because what they'll probably do is send it to the country, and then whoever takes it on their behalf, like, do they deliver to a PO box? You need to check. Although, because I've seen this before, Neelan's. What happens is it gets to the UK, and then whoever's meant to be taking it to the PO box just goes, "We don't do that." And it'll get bounced back to you 2-3 months later. It's really annoying. First review on Steam. This game is pioneering the next step in the evolution of the survival genre. What, really? That's actually the first review? Are you sure that wasn't Lol Bob's review? Brilliant. What a copy pasta. You know what? I should write to the guy who makes Crew Chief and ask him to connect to Eurotruck. And every time you do a lane deviation, he goes, "Come on, road limits, come on, Paul." Lane warning. We're gonna get a fine. And every time you speed and things like that. Like, he's talking to you. Then he goes, we've got 400 litres of fuel left, Squirrel. And then when you get down to like 50 litres and stuff, he's going, "You need to box this. You need to find a fuel station, Squirrel." That'd be brilliant. Yeah, when you're going to be like an hour late. Come on, get those elbows out. That'd be so fun. Connor, Paul, I was wondering if you have unchecked the reduce Steam delay. I've not changed a single setting on my stream for months. Nope, I have not unchecked that at all. Has anybody got a delay of like 3 seconds? Is there anybody here in chat who's got like a super fast delay? Or has everybody got 10 seconds and upwards? You do, Doran. What, you have like a super fast delay? 1.6 seconds for Nevo. You have about 3. So there are some people who do. Got 1.2. Alright, so there you go, Connor, right? Some people definitely have it. Have a faster a fast connection, but not everybody. We know that Twitch has got problems tonight.
Happy anniversary.
Well, I've not touched that setting. Well, I think if you're using better Twitch TV, it'll tell you what your latency to the broadcaster is. Joe Baker Boy, thank you for 32 months, sir. Yeah, but from, like, what was it on the other day? Like, what do you normally get? Not what tonight. Because Connor's saying he can't get, like, a fast connection anymore. You normally get 2 seconds, right? Okay. So normally you've got the reduced stream delay, but not tonight. That's fair enough. What happened to Miss Twitch TV? IRL stuff at the moment, Westy Dog. We're hoping she'll be back. Why don't you have auto sampling on your steering? I don't like it. If you're watching source, the delay is much lower. Yeah, it should be. It really should be, Moon Angel. ML350 Cosmonaut. Whoa. Phone on the dashboard will get screen burned. It will. It's not my phone. I need fuel. Are the monsters that you have to beat still in Stranded Deep? What, like the sharks and stuff? I think so. Hi, Dave. Yeah, I don't know, but something's definitely wrong, mate. 0 packet lost, though. Why are the lanes doing this like they do in the UK? Baz, I know there was a Rainbow Six event. I don't know if that's finished or not, but the Rainbow Six final, like they had over 100,000 viewers back at 4 PM. So maybe that's just sabotaging Twitch. Gamescom. Gamescom is the week after, I think, Baz. Gamescom, I think, is the week after Insomnia, or is it the week before? Actually, I can't remember. I can't remember. Insomnia's next weekend. Gamescom starts Monday, there you go. Yeah, that's right, Baz. I was trying to think which way around it was. I remember rushing back from Gamescom to Insomnia. That was a pain. Are you going to Gamescom, Dave? I don't understand why the outside camera looks darker than the inside. Look at that. How does that work? It's like you get outside and you put sunglasses on. It's weird. Yeah. First time I'm not going, Dave. I think I've been going to Gamescom since 2014. Something like that. This year it was like, eh. It's just far too busy. Even on press day, the first day, even that is busy. But then the public days are just horrendous. Dude, what is that PC about? What you're making, that rainbow PC? Who's that for? Wait, what's this? We could get off at Calyx and grab some fuel. Killer Master wants it on their booth. I told them I would do the build for them. I told them wanted to do a silly build, they okayed it. A silly build? Oh my god. Do they actually realise what they've basically let you do though, Dave? Welcome to Calyx. You don't normally try and reverse this truck. So many Daves in the world, not enough beer. Everybody knows a Dave. Everybody knows a Dave. Fire Strike Aviation. What, as a streamer you mean? You'd have to send me a message and have to review your channel. Yeah, you can post it, Dave. That's a small roundabout. A case of breathing on that one. Yeah. He's building a PC for a 7-year-old girl. Aren't you, Dave? That's what you're doing. Something you can install Barbie Wonderland on. Have we only got 8 gears? What makes you think that? The PC is beautiful, Dave. Well, you'll definitely get that response when you ask 7-year-old girls what they think of it. You think he's building it for himself? I think he secretly is. Yeah, you're going to call it the Barbie 1080. Bang bang. The 920 wheel is okay. It's the pedals that are not great. The brake pedal in particular is the one that's not great. It's very, very, very stiff. But apparently you can remove a block in the brake pedal on the 920 and it makes it better. But don't expect magic results for the money. It'll get you going though. Mr. Dan J, welcome back. I've not been to Greece, no, Jimmy. I'd like to. IKEA, what a surprise. Removing the block helps a lot. Remove mine, it feels much better. There you go. Well, I mean, at $500, there's only really like the Thrustmaster series. With the 920 though, don't even bother with the shifter. It's not worth it. You probably won't need a shifter for iRacing much. And if you do need one, get the Thrustmaster TH8A. Janus Plays, welcome to the Net House. Thank you for your support, Janus. I mean, if you want to go trucking as well, then definitely get the TH8A. Otherwise, save your money. Yeah, exactly, Cool Tiger. Most people don't use it. The Thrustmaster shifter, Nandez, is a USB, so it just plugs into your system. It doesn't really care what wheel you use. It's standalone. And you can get an Almar SKRS for it as well, if you want to do trucking. Are you going to move on from the G27? No. Not until this thing breaks. When it dies, I'll have to, but not yet. WebX, welcome to the house. Thank you for your support. Otherwise, I just have a G27 sitting around and a different wheel. What's the point of that? Yeah, I think you can replace the wheel on that if you want to. No, Mr. Simon, I gave away the spare one. If you remember, I did a giveaway and gave that away. And this is the one that I had. I bought this just before they stopped selling them. I don't know what I'd move on to, Connor. I mean, I've got a G920 wheel, so I could get that and put the TH8A shifter with it and just run like that. I could do that. It's more about the buttons, you see. I'm used to all these buttons here. I'm used to these buttons. That's why I don't want to change, because I have to relearn where everything is. Have you heard of SSH? I use it because it's 50 euros cheaper than Thrustmaster. The quality is great, only it's 3D printed case. No, I've not used it, Tumped. Well, they took the buttons off because they decided that racers don't need them on here, and they put them on here. Didn't we have this drop off last week?
Welcome back, Nutter.
Pretty certain we did. Like, we want that double trailer right against the fence. And if I remember, I had to do a go-around. But not this time. This time, it's like a glove. Matthias, welcome back. Will BZ, welcome back.
Like a glove.
Exactly, Jules. Like a glove. We didn't get penalised at all for that one. That's good. Hey, they're happy with it, Chris. If they're happy with it, I'm happy with it. Nah, just use the one monitor for ATS. Use a track IR instead. Right, let's see. Don't we want to drive up to Hammerfest? Are there any pickup points at Hammerfest? There are. I wonder if there's any jobs going from Hammerfest up to Svalbard, or whether we should just teleport to Svalbard. It's going to be tricky trying to find a job that goes the right way. Yarpy. What's Yarpy? This is where I wish you could kind of do stuff with the job market and just search for like Hammerfest. And it would just show you what stuff going to or from Hammerfest. There is a Japan map. Yeah, I've not tried it though. Hmm. It's tricky. We could take the 30-tonner from Russia up to Svalbard and come back and do Hammerfest maybe. That's an option. I know I need to discover Hammerfest, but here's the thing, right? Why can't you have jobs that go to Hammerfest before you discover it? So I know I can look at Hammerfest jobs from Hammerfest if I go there. Because believe it or not, I've played this game before. But if I want to search for jobs going to Hammerfest, I can't do it. Even though I've not been there. And I should be able to, right? Because how are you going to discover a city? Sort by destination and search for Hammerfest. Baz, I did already search for Hammerfest. It didn't show me anything. See? There's nothing that goes to Hammerfest. Just showing me stuff that has the word hammer in the title. What do you mean not in the search bar? What's the search bar for? It's there to search things, Baz. If I put the word hammer in there, it should be looking in here, here, and here. Like, seriously. I mean, call me logical here, but what's a search bar for? Well, Baz, do you think that's a good thing? Baz, do you think that's a good thing? It only searches for the cargo title. Why would a search bar not search everything it can? I just don't get it, because like I've been a coder for so long. The idea that somebody would put something in a search bar, the first thing I would say is, right, what properties are we going to be searching across? And then when somebody goes, just the cargo title, I go, well, wouldn't it make sense to search the destination and source as well? It's easy. It's easy, I would say. Anyway. Hanover, Hammerfest, there's Hammerfest. Right, wait a sec, we have 1, 2, 3. There are literally 3 jobs that go to Hammerfest. And they're all like 650Ks. It's not worth taking a 650K job just to go to Hammerfest. Why take the gens? We had a job over here that was like 30 tons going to Svalbard. Here's another reason why. Because I can't type that into my go-to. Go to Verkhemmetulomsky. That expires in 40 minutes. That won't work for us. I'll tell you why, because we need to move time forward. I think. Which was the one that was going to...
Aye, 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 aye.
It's a big 30-ton job. I'm sure they're unexpired and like... There it is. Let's go there. We'll do that first. We'll go to nickel. The gens thing looks the most interesting. Jen's dead, baby. Jen's dead. Now, in all seriousness, if we'd have taken the gens, it would have been travelling at night. Because it was already getting late. So by the time we did 650Ks, it would have been through the night, basically. So I had to advance time. We'll go to Svalbard first, and we'll come back and do Hammerfest. Wait, how the heck do we get to it? Yep, Pulp Fiction reference. The only way, pay your job in nickels. But don't. No, we've not done Rotterdam yet. You're welcome, Smelly Gooch. There's a big boy.